today's the day that I finish what I started in the last video with this truck, which was plugging a vacuum line that was leaking. Part of that is adding a catch can. Now in that video I had a little caption that said, hey, I'm gonna add a catch can. Here's the thing, in this truck, it's gonna be really hard to see, but down right there, these little air filters on the top of the valve covers. What those typically do is they run into a couple areas, one of them being right here, another one, there's another filter back there that goes up underneath here, and they're supposed to take and all the crankcase pressure, you know, whatever, PCV system, it basically pushes all that back into your engine. On these trucks, on the driver's side is a air inlet, so this side actually sucks air in, and it's supposed to suck it in from right under here, which I know is hard to see, right there, and then on this side it's supposed to vent it out up into here. And then there was something with the turkey pan that did all that stuff too. But somebody at some point in this truck's life decided it would be a great idea to put these little filters on it, and I actually have one back here that came with this catch can that I got. They're really similar to this little guy, a little filter. And while, you know, maybe that's okay, maybe that works, the downside is when the oil comes out, because you do get a little bit of residual oil that comes out of the passenger side valve cover, it's going everywhere. So the passenger side of this motor's a mess. So that's why we're going to add this. Now this little guy is just an Amazon special. I think it was like 30 bucks or something like that. I'll put a link in the description below. It is kind of nice. It's got a see if we got a little dipstick you can take out of it here. So there's a little dipstick. It came with all kinds of little fittings and the steel wool stuff to put in the bottom of it to help keep the oil in it. And then I went and bought some vacuum line. Now there's a couple companies out there that make a ready to go solution where you don't have to buy anything or do anything. I'm cheap, I don't want to spend 150 bucks on that. We're gonna put this on there and see if it works. It can't really hurt. So what we're gonna do is this. I need to find a place under the hood for it, and you know, I'm thinking I might look and see what's back here. It might be too high. We could just stick it, we could stick it there. Yeah, we might just stick it there or here, something. No, I can't really see that. Somewhere this thing needs to reside. So what we're gonna do, I don't think I need to show you guys. If I need to show you guys how to drill a hole and push this thing in, then you're probably watching the wrong channel. You need to go check out some a little more basic stuff. But I'm gonna find somewhere to mount this guy, and then we're gonna go ahead and get some vacuum lines run for all of it. One thing we are gonna have to do, so with this thing you can also vent this to the atmosphere. That's what the little air filter is for. You take this guy out, stick this right there. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and actually run the in from the valve cover in that side. We'll run the out this side and stick it in that thing. Now one thing you do want to do if you get one of these off Amazon is clean it really good. I got some brake parts cleaner. I'm going to spray it down real good, make sure there's no debris or anything like that in it. That way there's no chance of that stuff getting back in my engine. So give me a second. I'm going to spray this thing down, and then I'm going to go ahead and put it in the truck somewhere, and then we'll run some vacuum lines. All right, so what I ended up doing with this thing, there'll be a light out too. Yeah, a little better lighting in the video. Look at me go. The bracket that came with it, I flipped it over and put it into this, it's actually a wire loom right here. And really, there is a wire harness that goes through there. And as long as you're careful when you drill the hole, you can actually miss it. So, you know, we were able to miss the harness totally. And then the screws didn't come with the kit. Those were just in my toolbox because, you know, everybody has a box with screws that are from random things. Anyway, so now what I got to do is I got to go ahead and take this stupid thing off. Let's just go ahead and try to pull him out of there real quick. A little oily. It's all right. There. The whole cover and all came out. So what I'm going to do is I'll pull all this off to where I can get to the fitting here, and we're going to run a vacuum line from where that was down there through this valve right here up into this side, and then from this side we're going to run it out over to, well, if I can get it off of there, anyway, right here. And then on the other side we're going to do the same thing. I'm going to come down here and we'll pull this guy out like so. There he is. All right, and then I'm going to run a hose from down there, try to avoid the EGR, and come under and go up into right here. So we'll go ahead and do that real quick. This truck's a little dirty because, you know, oil everywhere, and I'll check back in. Well, I got it done. It's not the prettiest thing in the world, but it cost me, with the vacuum tubing, what, 50 bucks? Maybe less, maybe it was 40. It was about 40. So here we got. So, yes, I could have got some elbows and made this a little cleaner, but we've got our inlet running down into the one-way valve down there on the PCV. And then we've got our outlet, which just kind of, because I don't have elbows, just loops around and kind of comes up right here into the back of the plenum, or the intake here. And then on this side, we've got, I know it's hard to see, but right here is our line, and it's clear of our EGR. Pull that heat shielding up a little bit there. Probably not stay, but whatever. So it comes out of there, kind of loops down here, and then right here, you can't really see it, but it makes a hard turn. I might get an elbow for that end. Haven't decided yet. So that's it. That's all you gotta do. Catch can's installed. It was a whole lot less expensive. Keep an eye on the comments down below. I can throw this stuff away. If this doesn't work and I need to change something, I'll update the video. But otherwise, that's all there is to it. It's not very hard. You know, it came with all these little fittings and some thread tape and O-rings and whatnot. So, you know, I thread taped these fittings that I put into the catch can. And that's really it, you know. So it doesn't look too bad. Did add a couple more lines to this already claustrophobic engine bay, but you know, whatever. Now on to the next project. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, like, subscribe, comment down below. Let me know, you know, what I've done wrong in this video, what I should do better to make other videos. Let me know if I should also change the pulley on this thing. Maybe I need to up the boost, get some more boost out of it, and make it a little faster now that I've got some stuff done to it. Maybe a new MAF, some other stuff. Anyway, comment that stuff down below, like and subscribe to the video, and I'll see you next time.